Your worker co-op.
My worker cooperative is Sunset Scholars LLC. We're a tutoring cooperative based in Sunset Park, Brooklyn.
Awesome. And all right, what's your role in the co-op?
So at the moment, I'm basically one of the remaining co-founders of the cooperative. Um, so right now, I'm essentially the co-op by itself. It's a existing cooperative. It just stopped functioning, and now it's just basically in the process of relaunching or just redoing the business model and picking it back up.
What are you seeking to get out of this conference?
I think the main thing that I came here for is just to educate myself on like ways of funding or any sort of like alternative business models that are being introduced or like what other people are doing in different states because I think I'm not the only one. I'm probably not the only one that has a co-op model that you know was running, maybe had like a little bump, failed, took a break, something along those lines. I'm pretty sure like it's not the only one in New York. I'm pretty sure it's not the only one in the U.S. So what I came here for is just to kind of network and see like what else is out there or what are the possibilities that I'm looking at right now.
Awesome. And how did you get here?
I got here with Nick Knock. So we took like a 12-hour bus ride from New York to Chicago.
Nice, nice. Is this your first worker co-op conference?
No, I've been to another one that was in New York and NYC back in like I want to say like 2018 or something. It was before the pandemic.
Yeah, y'all existed before. Um, what helped y'all the most at that time?
So I think what kept the cooperative model working was the fact that we had a very like rooted to the neighborhood approach. We kept our services at a fairly low cost for the community, and we also worked with other cooperatives that were like also incubated in the community as well. So it wasn't just us. There was other co-ops. There was like well, they still exist. There's like a dog walking cooperative around the same area. There's an elder care co-op around the same area. My mom is actually part of one of the other co-ops that's around there that specifies in like childcare. So cooperation among cooperatives is one of the main things, like one of the principles of cooperatives that I think benefited us a lot because it wasn't just working with like what we had in the community, but also working with everybody else that was in that ecosystem.
And what was something unexpected that helped y'all at that time?
But I wasn't expecting for people to like put so much support into it, you know? Like I was under the idea that we were just gonna like do like low key tutoring services or like just like network around like with other cooperatives, but like community churches or like churches around the area, like around the neighborhood, also started being like very supportive. They started reaching out to us, like, hey, um, there's a mother looking for like tutoring help for their kid because they're struggling in school. Like, can you help them? And they were kind enough to also like let us borrow their space to provide like those services to them. So that was, I think that's probably kind of like unexpected because I wasn't really like I wasn't expecting for the churches to kind of like be on board with all of this and just kind of like bring all of that together.
Awesome. So where did y'all go to locally for assistance, or where are you going now locally for assistance?
I'm sticking with the New York City network of worker co-ops. So Nick Knock, that's been like that's been one of our biggest support systems from the beginning. I've known them for a while. We've networked with them for a while, and I don't think it's just for me. I think a lot of the co-ops in New York City feel the same way. They're able to, give out or just connect us to like different resources or like at least try to point us the right way. Obviously, like there's little things here and there that still need some work, whether it's like connecting more folks into the space or just like more programming. But in general, I think they've been like a huge help.
So what's been the best or most useful part of the conference so far?
I think the last session that I attended just now was very like useful in terms of like knowing what to do next. Because right now, what I was stuck on is just like funding, like grants. What can I apply for? What can I not apply for? Um, like the interest of the cooperative and being part of it is still in the neighborhood and it's still like in the community, not just in Sunset Park, but also like across like other boroughs and other people that have like reached out to me telling me that they would be interested in doing something like that. So definitely like attending that session kind of like let me know that there's an actual like place where you can look for these things, and there's sources. There's resources for you to like start doing your own research, looking into it, seeing if you apply or not. And then also with I can't remember their name. I think they're called Shared Capital Cooperative. Um, I really like the talk they were giving, and they are branching out with a lot of resources as well. So I think connecting with them would probably be like phenomenal. Like,
Yeah, and this is I don't know if this is considered professional journalism, but if you join Share Capital, you become a member and you can have an influence on their practices, I think. And I think that people need to be swapping notes about, hey, should we, should a co-op lender be uh, pretty intentional about who it's lending money to,
yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Um,
But I think it's a step up from that developer cooperative relationship because, like, I'll speak from experience. Like my cooperative didn't have a good relationship with our developer. None of the other cooperatives that came before us that were developed in the same place had a good working relationship with that developer as well. And it was mainly because of the main fact of let's just like transparency, you know, like be clear with us, let us know like what exactly it is that like what's going on behind the scenes, where's the money coming from, how can we apply for it, why do we apply for it, you know, like little things like that, like just being aware of everything that's happening and keeping us in the loop is a better way of doing things rather than just like doing one thing and then doing something else behind somebody else's back.
is there anything that's gone on in the co-op that you're proud of or excited by?
I'm proud of just making the co-op. Like I'm proud of being a business owner. Like that I once the business started operating, I was a little bit in disbelief and this happened when I was like 17, 18 years old where the business was made and I was like, damn, like I'm not just working here. Like I also own part of the business. That's like empowering because you kind of feel like shit. Like if I could do this, like I could do anything else. You feel like included. You feel like you're a part of something. You feel like you could do more past that. So,
Shameless plugging. Anything you want to say in support of your effort with the
um,
co-op?
just be on the lookout. You know, since the is gonna become a thing again, it's going to be active again. Hopefully, we start doing more around the neighborhood. Um, I'm part of the advocacy council for Nick Knock, so definitely, follow Nick Knock on all their socials. Look at their website. Look at all the resources they got. Connect from like out of state because we definitely we like networking with other people and seeing where everybody's at. So that's definitely a great thing that I would encourage people to do.
Awesome. That's a New York City network of cooperatives.
Yep. NYC NOWC.
Awesome. Thanks so much.
Yeah.
All right.